Unbelievable manoeuvre from Seven. Sideswipe galore at the front. Oh, what's going to happen here? On the back. Looks like Mr. Brisket and Don T are both making early. Oh, no! He's going for it. Where's he going to appear?
Very best, very best.
Anyway, as the community. Oh! Yeah, it always turns to shambles. But our special talking to shambles, oh my days! And that looks, I'm gonna call this early doors. That looked like a takeout. Oh no! Spoon! Oh no! No! This ain't a ball, please. Oh! 123.9. Oh no, there's a late winner! He's that! Well, Spoon, you out of nowhere! Six of that, they wanted this video! Oh, what a rubbish track we joined that one! What a move! Is he going to make it stick though? Tough corner to make it stick on. Is he going to go round the outside? Unbelievable! Oh! Wow, wow, wow.
Fantastic move.
The most dynamic commentary duo on Twitch.
The fastest growing racing community on Discord.
Welcome to the NoobGamerz.
Oh, hi there! Hopefully you can hear me this time, ladies and gentlemen, because we're back for another week of Project Cars 2 racing. We're getting a thumbs up in the studio, and we've had 2 people already subscribe tonight, so big up to Combative Maths and Legionary. And quite frankly, I do have a warning for you all tonight. My computer decided in the week to corrupt the hard drive, and I've had to reinstall my whole computer. So the sound issues obviously we're going to have some issues tonight in terms of levels, in terms of some things not quite working. Absolutely shown by the fact that my microphone wasn't working straight off the bat. So please, I beg of you, people of our Twitch community tonight, if you could lend a hand with helping with the levels and things, they'd be very much appreciated. But of course, aside from my problems, we're going racing once again tonight. It's touring cars. We're on week 2. We've got a lovely day tonight today. Cycle at Donnington National, and it's going to be a cracker. And of course, by my side, hopefully, you can hear him anyway. Let's bring in Jamie right this goddamn minute.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Who knows, right? Who knows, mate? Combative Master sharing some helpful documents for you there, right?
Yeah,
that's sort of rubbing salt in the wound.
Yeah, the amount of people who said, "Oh, you've obviously had a backup," there, and I was like, "Well, if I had a backup, I wouldn't be in this mess, would I?"
Ryan, have you now set up a backup?
No, I haven't, but I will.
Good.
But I will.
So look forward to that happening again then.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. Well
Good.
done. Well done for getting it all sorted so quickly on the fly, mate.
Yeah.
I know it's been a stressful week for you.
It has been very stressful, yes. It was a fateful Tuesday morning. I turned on my computer and it went, nah. And I went, basically. But anyway.
Of course, it's the same computer you use for work as well, so it was a particularly urgent situation.
Yeah, I mean, we've got it all going on, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. But I think it's time. Let's get down to the track, shall we, and see if that's all working down there. Let's just get on with it, should we?
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, here we are then at the race side. Please tell me, people of the channel. Number 1, can you hear Jamie? Number 2, can you hear the sound of the engines roar? That's all I need to know to put my mind at rest. But we've got another subscription, a Stevie D71. I'm hoping that's of a sign of approval of all the sound working, because he's popped a cheeky subscription on ourselves as well, Jamie.
Unbelievable scenes, yeah. Jamie needs to sound check. I think that probably needs what?
We're all good. We're all good.
We're all good. Yeah, amazing. Thanks very much, Steve. And everyone else, of course, that subscribed tonight, Ryan. I did just notice you don't have Jimmy's livery, of course, because you would not have saved all of those things. So he is going to be in the bright white car tonight, Ryan, just so you know. Yeah,
well, let's see. If you just go out, pan out of Jimmy's car a second out of the cockpit, do I have all the livery files? Because I think I did recover most of my games. No, I didn't. Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, no livery files tonight, but Stevie's here for Fuse. And there's loads of people here for Fuse, isn't there, Jamie? Loads of people jumping on board last week for the big dog Fuse.
Benny boy, maybe slightly confused, Ryan, thinks your name's Alex. Yo, Alex, what's good, brother?
What's good? Oh, yeah, I'm good. I mean, my name's not Alex, but I'll take it anyway. Really nice of you to ask how I am.
I'm assuming he's talking to someone else. Racer's here as well. Hello, Racer. Good evening. Yeah, back in the touring cars, right? Cars we love. Of course we do. We had a great first round last week with the crazy weather. And we've not got rain this week, Ryan, but we've got something that we don't do very often to mix things up a bit, haven't we, with the conditions?
We certainly do. Yeah, we've got a full day tonight today cycle, 24-hour cycle for tonight's race. So track temperatures thrown out of the window. It doesn't matter what year, what day, what season. Basically, it's going to get cold, whatever happens. So they're going to have to live with it, aren't they, Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, they've literally got no choice. So there we go. Very short laps at this track, Ryan, of course. The mighty Donny, which always gives us good races, actually, because it just keeps that pack so close to each other, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, yeah. And obviously, shorter tracks, we've got it all going on tonight. And even little sis Duncan's dropped a follow as well. Jamie, she's back. She's given us a little reminder. Just a little reminder that she's still here. And Scottish Ian said, had a go here on Tuesday with the noobs, and I think you call yourselves, absolutely dominated it.
Could you read that again?
I'm not going to give him the dignity of reading that again.
Well, he's a punter. He's a top fan of ours. So I've got to give him the respect of reading his message. Had to go here Tuesday with the knobs. I think you call yourself absolutely dominated it. It's actually the NoobGamerz, and absolutely, I very much doubt you did dominate it. Benny boy, though, a lad at my work, give me this link, said he's going to be at the race today. Okay, Alex. So do we know Alex is in the race Right.
I don't know.
Out on
Let's
track.
hopefully Benny Boy will be able to give us an
All right,
insight.
Benny Boy,
What's
good
his
play.
what's his name in Steam, Benny Boy? Do you know that sort of information for us? But yeah, we can. I'm sure we'll get time to find the person you're looking for at some time tonight. But good evening to Psycho Lizard, who joins us as well. But early doors, Jamie. There's just a casual 7 people under a second at the top of the leaderboard in practice.
And this is what you'd expect at a track where the lap is only 1 minute 11 long, Ryan. Exactly this.
Yeah.
The top 3 all within 2/10 of each other, Ryan. Is absolutely fantastic. Daza, King Kodak, Zerone. We got Toby Owen up there. We got Nashif. Bobber's only 6th. Jamin at 7th. Theg having a great run lately up in 8th. Duncan Knight Cyclist at 10th. Cyclist is actually interestingly in the chat. I guess it's only practice, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I like to see the jumper chat coming in as well, because it was quite funny actually. Went to go and get changed out my work clothes for this tonight, because I don't want to wear the same thing for this. And Abby was like, yeah, if your NoobGamerz t-shirts and stuff, they're actually in the wash downstairs. Like, you go and get them at the wash basket. I was like, I don't need a NoobGamerz thing, because 1, it's cold, and 2, I know this jumper I'm going to put on is going to get us messages in the chat, so I'm going to put it on specifically to get them, and it's delivered, Jamie. It is delivered.
Yeah, I mean, it always will deliver.
Yeah.
So his mate is Jam Spatter. Okay, here he is.
Okay, yeah.
Jam Spatter, look. Let's get in the cockpit for you, Benny Boy.
Jam Splatter. We
so
like
you can
Jam
have a look
Splatter.
how he's. Yeah, we know Jam Splatter. Yeah, he's been racing with us for, what do you say, Ryan? A few months now.
Yeah, a few months. Very active in the Discord voice channel. Likes getting involved in lots of things.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me, Jam Splatter. That's not gone well. I assume that was on purpose for his mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. If Ryan is Charlie Brown, does that make Jamie Peppermint Patty? Now I've got absolutely no idea who that is, Ryan.
Well,
So
the problem is,
give that a
Jamie,
little Google there.
these are people who are obviously a lot older than us, harking back to their heyday of when cartoons were meant to be better. So I'm not a big.
So all I'm getting, Ryan, is
a
like a cake thing called the York Peppermint Patty that looks like a oh, I don't even know what this looks like. It's like a chocolate biscuit with like marshmallow in it. Is it maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm getting. So no idea, mate. No idea.
Indeedy. Jam Splatter's coming into chat though. He says, Benny Boy, it was good, dude. Yeah, Jam Splatter, your boy's here to watch you. Took says, I'm already up on the points this week. Well, there's a long way to go.
Practice, mate.
Free practice is over. You can see the top 10 in practice. Daza shooting himself to the top of the leaderboard. Last week's winner, King Kodiak, 2nd, and Zerone in 3rd. But we've got 20 minutes of qualification now, Jamie, where it really does matter.
This is it, right? This is the big one. And you can see on the right there, they're all herring out of the pits, right? Here we go, look. They can't believe their luck. Racer eager for snack chat, Ryan, already. He's already on it, look. He's already guessing. Pumpkin snacks, he's gone.
Pumpkin snacks, yeah, not pumpkin snacks. Now, again, one of the losses of the great travesty I faced this week was the loss of the snack chat jingle, ladies and gentlemen. So I do need to spend some time recreating that absolute masterpiece.
Make it long. Make it like 2 minutes
2
long.
minutes long, yeah.
Just a massive BT section.
Yeah, but for people who are new here, who don't know what the hell we're talking about, during qualification, I bring a snack to the table.
I was just going to say, Ryan, that's the risk. Look.
That is the risk, yeah. But yeah, we bring it. I've got a snack right here in front of me, and you guys have got to guess what it is. And if you do guess it right, you win a free subscription to the NoobGamerz Twitch channel. So get your questions about what the snack is, get your guesses in on what it might be, and let's all have a good time together, Jamie.
Let's do it. Racer reminded me that it's Valentine's Day in a few days, so I'm just popping a quick text to Anna to say, are we doing Valentine's Day? I'm not joking, I literally just sent that text. Wow, when you've been someone over a decade, Ryan, it's you know it is. It's not really, it's not the same anymore, is it?
No.
He's gone celery, he's gone cream-filled chocolate willy.
No.
Okay. A Racer's gone sweet, sour, hard, soft. It's gone hard.
It is sweet and a little bit soft. Yeah.
Go on.
Soft-ish.
Like a medium?
A medium. Yeah. Softish.
It's got a bit of squidge to it, but you wouldn't. It's not a liquid.
Oh, definitely not a liquid. No. Definitely.
Semi, so it's compatible.
Yeah.
Cookie. Oh, okay, cookie. I can see that.
Cookie. Yeah, not a bad guess. To be fair, from Racer Early Doors. Yeah, not a bad guess at all. That sort of tech. No, not texture's wrong, but yeah, that sort of thing.
I don't think we can get Twinkies in the UK, right? Can we?
No, we could probably order them
I've
in.
seen them.
Probably order them in. Dolly Mixture says Leisure incorrect, and Cupcakes goes Racer. And a message from Metal Akame says he's here to watch Fuse send it a whole 2 gigabytes per square inch per toaster.
Any ideas, Rye?
I've got to be honest with you, Jamie. I have no idea what that means.
I'm coming up blank too, I'm afraid. So, conveniently, though, we are actually on with Fuse Wolf, I should say, right now. So there we go.
Well
and he's just absolutely binned it.
Yeah, not gone
But
well.
never mind. Never mind. Couple of penalties, Ryan. Took with a qualifying penalty already, and Jam Splatter. So you know all the fan favourites.
Sorry, Jamie.
Look
at the top of that leaderboard.
Yeah.
Bobber and Dazza could not be any closer. Unbelievable. Anyway, back to Snapchat. The reason I've delayed is because Combative Mass has absolutely nailed it, ladies and gentlemen. I have gone for a homemade flapjack tonight, Jamie. Look at this bad boy. My wife made it, and it is white chocolate and Biscoff on the top.
Oh, that looks absolutely bonkers good.
It is so good. So good.
Yeah,
so,
I will be nipping round after the stream to pick up a little piece of that, I think.
Move my mic and get involved. It's very
Oh
good.
my days. Any left? Any squares left?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Look. It's bonkers.
Yeah.
Marry that woman. He's already done it, Combative Matt. He's tied her down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of tying stuff down, Ryan, Cycle is currently tied down that top 10 grid slot. He's just sneaking in 10th place, but I'm sensing there's going to be a hell of a lot of positional changes before we're done here.
I think so. Jamie, you might have to take over a little bit, because it's not quite as soft as normal. Hang on, bear with.
This is the most professional stream in the world ever. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm just a professional race commentator and broadcaster. You know, no problem about it. I'm just gonna eat this very chewy, sticky flapjack on stream. It'll be absolutely fine. Anyway, cyclists are getting very racy with someone, literally pushing them out of the way. And they're gonna have a drag race to the line, Ryan. Is it gonna help cyclists? It's not. Now, I don't know if you're done yet, but I wanted to just point out another new driver we've got tonight with us here, right? Still going?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, you just smashing the whole thing. Yeah, he's actually turned the mic completely off. Racer saying, "What manners? Clean your lip." So he's obviously not a fan of watching you absolutely yeet a flapjack into your gob. But there we go. Peeb is new with us tonight, Ryan. I just wanted to point him out because it's an interesting name. Peeb. I imagine you'll have fun saying that. Have we got anyone else new tonight? I don't think so. 29 races in, right? But this is the man we all want to know what's going to happen to him. 21st place currently. Jimmy H official. I'm seeing the Wolfies livery. You're going to be seeing the plain white Falcon of Justice, Ryan. The Dove of Love, Jimmy H.
The Dove of Love. At least he chooses mouse. The problem is, Racer, and everyone,
Go on.
discriminate.
I can't believe you at that whole thing.
Well, the problem is, normally Snapchat, I'm like, I'll take a bite and I'll I'll do, just to get it over with and show you I'm gonna have a snap. But the problem is, the flapjack's so good, I can't just let it sit there. I've had it there since the start of the stream, and I've just sat there going, I might just get another snack and eat this now because it's just so good.
I mean, last week when it was like an apple or something, it's easy to ignore an apple,
Yeah.
Racer can't stop drooling, or you can't stop drooling. One of you.
Oh,
Commander saying, "Can you gift my snack chat winning sub to a newcomer, please?"
Of course we can.
Mass.
Let's give it to our boy Jam Splatter, shall we? Because he's not got himself a sub yet.
Nice lap from Jim, says the engineer. 2.3 seconds off the lead. 1:12.5. Bobber Ryan has laid down a 1:10.2.
Oh, Zerone though. Zerone, Jamie. Yeah, wowzers. He's getting stuck right in alongside Bobber as well.
This is going to be feisty, mate. Combative Master Ryan, PM me the answer so he can eat it. I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Combative Master, when are we going to see you on the track again? That's the question I've got.
Oh, Girlfriend of Feg, and what a one to miss as well.
What? Yeah,
it was a Biscoff and white chocolate homemade flapjack. Girlfriend of Feg, which
the word is making me hungry.
Yeah, so good, so good.
Oh dear me.
Anyway, the top of the leaderboard is feisty as Bobber, Zerone and Dazza duke it out ahead of last week's winner, Jamie. And let's remind ourselves of last week, shall we?
Please remind me. Yeah, go on.
As we go into the standings. King Kodiak, Dazza and Bobber were our top three last week. Obviously, King Kodiak did win the race. Dazza and Bobber not too far behind. And all three of them getting in amongst the early doors. But Zerone looking to spoil the party.
I just went to check the points, Ryan, and it seems Jimmy hasn't bothered to do
Yes.
week 2's points. Oh, no, we've only had week 1,
We've
haven't
only
we?
had week 1.
Oh,
Yep.
look, I'm stitching them up already, look. Yeah, of course, this is week 2. Combatant Mass saying, kids, man, bedtime is... Yeah, I mean, tell me about it. Tell me about it. That's why we have to start the stream at 8. I mean, people have quite often asked us over the years whether we can do the races earlier, and it's just like, there is absolutely no chance.
Yeah, basically.
8 is just about doable normally.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. I feel your pain, Combatant Master. Is Zerone yet up there? He's white again for you, Ryan. I've got him in the lovely black NoobGamerz livery.
Oh, so he would be in. Would he be in the Chippy Slippers mobile?
No, he's not. He's got like a black with the NoobGamerz logo all over it. So
Okay, nice.
Who was in the Chippy Slipper one? Was it Tony?
Tony. No, it was Toby. Sorry.
Toby Owen. No,
Yeah,
he's
changed.
obviously
He's changed.
He's thought, this isn't going to work.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely. Omersaur back there, Ryan. The Omersaur. Omar.
Yeah, Omersaur repping it tonight. Racer XT off the track repping it too as he's subscribed for the 6th month running. Jamie, we're hitting up subscriptions hard tonight, aren't we? 4 subscriptions, early doors, couple of followers too. It is fantastic to have everybody on board the NoobGamerz train tonight as we head towards tonight's race. 10 minutes just over, Jamie, of qualification left. And to be fair, Bobber and Zerone, are you going to rule out them going in the 109s? Because the way they're going at the moment...
I'm not at all, Ryan. I just want to pick up on Racer because the little message he left with his sub, Ryan, just saying, great times here, guys, thanks. Yeah, really appreciate that, Racer. You know, you're a great member of the community. We love having you here, so absolutely much appreciado, Ryan.
Yes, exactly. No, we love it. We love it. So we're on board with Buzzawat. Jamie's in 15th place at the moment. And he's not far away from crossing the line. Are we going to see an improvement here, Jamie? And this is where we differentiate the features between a Monday and a Thursday, isn't it? Monday we'll be going, he's 3/10 up on his time, he's going to do it. But one thing that has happened, Jamie, absolute ball-busting news for Bobber, he's picked himself up a qualification penalty.
I'm glad you've spotted it, Ryan. Yeah, he has. It's a 1 grid place penalty. Actually, there's loads of penalties going on. Chambernator with a 2 grid place penalty, Toot with a 1 grid place penalty, and Jamslitter with a 1 grid place penalty. That's 4 drivers. I mean, we normally see 1, maybe 2, but 4 drivers, Ryan. People are struggling out there. Yeah, so Zerone currently unbelievably close to pole, but he's going to currently be getting it thanks to the penalty.
Wow, Daz has just gone a little bit quicker as well, Jamie. 10.6 now. Getting even closer, but he is in the pit, so maybe just making a few tweaks to his vehicle before he goes out for another one. Obviously, the lap times tonight, Jamie, are the shortest we've seen for a while, to be fair. We have not had a track this short for a while, so just over a minute tonight is the quickest laps that we're seeing out there, which means with the full grid of 30 out there at once, Jamie, when we're racing, it's going to be hectic.
It is 28, 29 drivers, Ryan. Bob is in the chat, right? Can't do no more. I went to the pits a bit quick. Bob picking up that penalty ride, but don't you worry. He's going to be well in that race. Absolutely. That top 4 looking absolutely spicy, Ryan, based on last week's performances as well. But look, don't worry about it. I know you do sometimes. But your man's back. Here he comes.
Badder Payne is in the house in 16th place, outside the normal, traditional points positions of the NoobGamerz, which is 15th place. However, our brand new point system for the last few seasons has been in place, which means every driver gets points now, regardless of their position. Zerone's also jumped in the pits, Jamie. I wonder whether he's thinking, just that's probably enough from me. I'm quite happy with that. We'll see.
He'll be getting pole currently, won't he? McFly won't be getting pole currently, Ryan, but he does have time to try and get closer. Currently 23rd with a 112.7. Ryan McFly I feel like he's probably got a bit more pace than that, Ryan. I feel like he'd probably be wanting to be in that top 20 at least.
I think so, Jamie. We have seen him put on some sensational things on the track before. We've seen him approach the sort of top 15 solidly before, but it's a very competitive field in these touring cars, of course. Short tracks, competitive field, not a lot of space, but I'm sure tonight is the night for McFly.
Yeah, are you? Okay, well, we're about to find out. Currently 23rd, Ryan. 1:12.7, as I said. Here he is about to cross the line, and we'll see if there's any improvement for the boy.
Just to confirm, Jamie, tonight is the night is a song by McFly. That's why I said it. So just
Actually, I completely went over my head, mate. So
thought
I
it
just
would.
thought you were making a bold prediction.
No,
McFly. What songs do I? It's All About You. Was that McFly?
It's not all about me, Jamie. It's all about the drivers and the community, actually.
But is that a McFly song?
It is, yes, it is.
It's All About You.
Obviously, Jamie, it is.
Is that a song?
That is a song by McFly.
Yeah, I don't know that. What would you say their most famous song was?
Stargirl.
Okay, I never heard of it.
They used to play it every week on Radio 1.
Yeah, not a big radio fan actually, right? Can't stand the people talking. Annoying.
Well, they barely talk on Radio 1. They just
be quiet and play the music. I literally don't care what you think about the news. So thanks. Bobber, pit dramas, no more beer. This could be a game changer.
Oh, dun dun dun. Well, Zerone's back out, Jamie. He's not content with just being gifted second place. Oh yeah.
It's not going well.
It's not, yeah. he's done better. He's done better.
Here's Dazzler though, right? He is out and he is raging. For that lap, he's really putting his foot down here. Let's see. Give me a prediction. Let's stay on board. Let's get in the cockpit. Do you think Dazza is going to make a move up the leaderboard with this lap?
I'm going to go for no, Jamie.
He's gone no. Okay, interesting. Here he is.
Yeah.
Coming to the final chicane. He's gone for no.
Yeah, I'm going to go for no. I think because I just think Zerone and Bobber's times are unbelievable.
A couple of tenths to find, not looking like
it.
He's
gone closer. He has gone closer, to be fair to him.
Oh, dear me. Wow. Racer, interestingly, Ryan, suggesting that Bobber is better starting in second because of the line into the corner he's going to have into corner one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tactical from Bobber. I like that.
Maybe. Could be, couldn't it?
King Kodiak a little bit off the top pace though tonight, though, Jamie. Obviously, I mean, he's not that far off. He's under a second. It's not that bad. But, we're traditionally used to seeing King Kodiak in amongst it, whereas, over half a second away, he's probably not that content with his time so far, do you think is fair to say?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he did win the first race, as you said, Brian. So, if he can get on that podium with a consistent drive and hope for an error from one of the front guys, right, then he'll probably be pretty content with that in the scope of the overall championship.
Yeah.
Which is how I imagine he'll be thinking. He's an analytical thinker, isn't he, Kodiak? The king, Ryan. He'll be thinking long term. Come out of mass. Google Duncan Hamilton. He won Le Mans drunk.
That sounds sensational.
And Yerasan's here, Ryan. He's not out on the track, though. Don't get too excited. But he's in the chat. And he's down on free mode.
Good. How is Fremo getting on? Is that him in 12th or him in 14th, Jamie?
We're on with him right now. He's in 12th, yeah, absolutely. And his contemporary Fridge in 14th.
We need to have a word with one of them, don't we? Just to, can we just put like a number? Can we just have like 1 FR and 2 FR?
Yeah, we forget, though. We need a better way of... Maybe someone in the chat can figure out a better way of separating them. One of them's got a sacrifice, right?
Well, why don't we have MOD for Frimode, just mode, and then Fridge. We call him the mode.
The mode, yeah. Engage the Frimode.
Exactly, yeah, the Frimode.
Bobber worried, Ryan. He's getting nervous. That Dazza and Zerone are on fire. Be a hard one.
Nah, he's doing the classic football manager thing where he's just playing down his chances, lowering expectations, and then he's going to come in and absolutely blow them away. You watch.
Another interesting psychological little tip from Racer there. He's full of it tonight, right? He's suggesting that, if you've got a car all over the back of you, just pop your mirror off, get your head down, and hustle. Don't be constantly looking behind you, right? Because that's when you make mistakes. Racer is like he's like Mr. Miyagi tonight in the chat. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I like it. I like the tips. Dazza deciding perhaps, Jamie, that's as quick as he's going to go tonight. He's now in the pits again. Zerone's still out there. King Kodiak's still out there. Toby Owen, Jamie, up into 5th place. He's held that position for the majority of qualification as well, which he'll be very pleased with. Nashift just crossing the line, unable to improve on his time in 8th place as well. But Duncan now just under a second as well, away from that time from Bobber. So, I mean, look how competitive it is. If you take King Kodiak down to like Theg sort of levels, again, only like half a second in it again, isn't it? So close out there.
We need Racer back in, says Bobby. Yeah, absolutely. Racer was on fire last season, wasn't he, Ryan? Yeah, get in, get on the track, Racer.
I think Racer's probably concentrating on Mondays, is my gut feeling.
Is he? Okay.
Well, I'm guessing. I don't know, but I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, don't assume, Ryan. You know what to say. New boy Peeb is in, and he's doing a gay ride, sort of slightly below mid pack, maybe. Peeb 19th place at the moment. So pretty good for the newcomer. Yeah,
not bad at all. Pretty much just under the midway section of the 30 drivers that we got. So pretty good debut so far. Ocean Jamie, hoping to have another good performance as well tonight. Hopefully with all 4 tyres intact. And is it going to be a wave of success for him tonight?
Oh, absolutely glorious. I was just thinking, how's he going to weave? He absolutely smashed it. Yeah, it could be. I was just thinking, actually, I'm pretty sure we saw Ocean have a bit more pace than this in his first few weeks, right? So maybe a little surprised to see him down in 21st. Are you surprised to see Jimmy down in 23rd, Ryan?
No, I'm surprised he is 23rd. I was expecting him to be a lot lower, actually. So, you know, he's doing quite well in 23rd place. No, I'm joking. For people who are new, Jimmy's one of the founders here, so we like to take the piss out of him. Just to say, you know, just want to clarify that for everyone at home.
22nd now, right? Someone's dropped out momentarily, so he's been promoted. Jimmy 22nd, Took 21st. Took with a penalty, so those positions will swap currently. I'm really excited. I'm almost tempted to watch the start of the race from that battle, the Jim versus Took battle.
That would be a good battle, to be fair. Yeah, Kabata Mas saying he's an OG. I mean, absolutely. He was the very first member of the NoobGamerz officially. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't you have the name NoobGamerz before the racing thing when you were doing what's it called, PUBG, before there was a racing Discord?
That's true, actually. I think we might have used that for some gaming streams. At
the very start.
So you're basically saying it was all me? Is that basically what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure you came up with the name and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just have a memory of when you used to do PUBG stuff for like.
Yeah, no, you
only did it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it could be right. Yeah, trademark it quick. Yeah, quick, get on it. Buzzerwack says, I love Donny. Hopefully we all put on a good show for my friend who's studying NEC3 contracts for an interview tomorrow. Well, good luck. Who is your friend? If they're here, come and say hi.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do wish them luck. What are NEC3 contracts?
I was just going to say, forget about any of that, Ryan. The most important question clearly is that.
Yeah.
What are an NEC3 contract?
Yeah.
Psycho was on for a top 10. Boo. Has Psycho dropped out, right?
He's been disqualified.
What? Why?
Well, I don't know. Obviously doing something wrong, Jamie. That's how you get disqualified.
Doing something wrong.
Or is it disconnected? No, sorry, it could be disconnected. Not disqualified. That'd be a bit harsh.
Lambda.
That's DQ. That's DQ, not DC. Yeah. Sorry.
She's asking the same question. Ooh. I mean, that's not a good sign, is it?
No.
Let me Google it for her. NEC3 contract. I'll let her know. It's a family of contracts unique in offering a complete end-to-end project management solution for the entire project lifecycle.
Are you using Microsoft projects? I mean,
is that the question for his friend?
I don't know. Psycho, I mean, I can literally hold it here if you can jump in now. I don't know what the rules are. Is it too late? I mean, I have the power to press continue, so if it helps, you know, and you need 2 minutes to get back in, Psycho, should we hold it?
Can you though? I'm not sure you can.
I don't know. I'm happy to wait. Psycho.
I don't think you can after quali's done.
Combative Mass reckons you can.
Okay. He definitely would know better than me, to be honest, because you know we don't actually play this game. We just watch it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I looked at my Steam. I'm going to look at it again, right? I've got 445 hours on Project Cars, and I guarantee about 5 of them must have been racing.
I've got 382 hours. Blimey. Now I reckon the first 30 were me racing when we first got it. Since then, I reckon it's pretty much nothing.
Yeah. Oh, Cyclist said he's trying to, but I'm on the waiting screen. Can't get in. Won't work.
Usually say if you get DQ'd, you still start the race. He didn't get DQ'd. He got totally kicked out.
DC'd. Okay, well, we'll crack on then. So we've got Bobber, Zerone and Dazza taking at the top 3 places. King Kodiak, Tobio and Duncan, Tony, Nashift, Mr. Rich and Omasaur making up your top 10. Let's get it on, shall we, Jamie? So it's Zerone who starts top, courtesy of the Bobber pit stop penalty.
Wow. What would you do if I said no one of these days?
What do you mean?
To that question where you say, should we get over to the race or should we get it on? Or
yeah, we'll just sit there. I mean, I'm happy to.
Just wait to go back to the studio for 40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Just chill out, say hello to, I don't know, whatever.
Bit
Lion King, yeah. A bit of, what was it, Vanheim, Jamie?
Valheim, yeah. If anyone in the NoobGamerz or anyone actually, in the Discord wants to play a bit of Valheim with us at some point, me and Ryan bought it today. We're going to give it a little dabble after this.
We have, yeah. We've got a NoobGamerz server all set up, ready to go for us tonight, haven't we, Jamie?
Yeah, we'll give it a little go. So if anyone else has seen the new craze and they love a bit of Vikings, then feel free to pop a message in the Discord.
Yeah.
But here we go. We're on with Baki, Ryan, 27th. So it's the dream. There's two. Look, 22nd.
Baki always reminds me of really poor parties that we used to go to back in the day, Jamie, where people were like, "Anyone got any Baki?"
Oh my God, what a reach.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Really poor. Well, the fact that someone was asking that made it a poor party.
No, it's just like, I don't know,
okay.
People at parties asking for Baki, in my opinion,
yeah.
lower the tone of the party, so it lowers the overall quality of the party.
Yeah.
So I remember the good parties, you didn't have people like that, but the poorer parties, you had lots of little scroungers going, "Who's got my Baki?" And you're like, piss off, lads.
I mean, I was just focusing on, absolutely smashing the chicks, right? So, back in the day, so I didn't really care whether someone was doing that.
Oh,
right,
dear.
What do you want to do?
Psycho Lizard. I mean, that is absolutely devastating. We need to employ him as our
right, quick.
As Trev.
Let's battle all the front.
Let's go mid pack, Jamie. Let's see what we got in the mid pack. Let's go on with Took and Jim. Let's see what they got in the locker. So on board with Took. Can we go further out, Cam, and see what's going around him? Here we go. Look at all these cars.
It's hard to see the Took versus Jim battle. I mean, Took's trying to come up the inside of him. Oh, and there's another car getting blocked in. So that's not as exciting as I was hoping. So let's jump up the front. Dazza's got the jump, Ryan. Zerone actually losing 2 places off the start. So Dazza takes the lead. Bobber claims that 2nd place. And Zerone, the big loser at the start, down to 3rd place. Tobio in behind. And Tony. What's happened to the King, Ryan? He's down to 7th, the King.
Blimey.
Not a good start for the King. He's right in the midst of this pack. Look, getting pushed wide, Ryan.
Oh, that's not
Nashift.
where you want to
Mr.
be.
Rick coming past. He's down for 9th, Ryan. Championship leader, of course, Mr. King.
Not good news for King Kodiak. That is the worst place you can be with a short lapse and a car that everyone gets on with well, isn't it? Right in that mid-pack, because everyone knows how to defend. The track's pretty narrow. Not a lot of room to get past people. He could not ask for a worse start than that. Toby Owen, though, Jamie Dunwell gained a position at the 4th place. Tony in 5th and Duncan 6th. Nashift gaining a place on his qualification time as well, up to 7th. But it is King Kodiak, the big loser overall, though, with 43 minutes on the clock. And yes, Psycho, I did mean Trackside Trev. We'll bring him in later on and give him a little role to do to make up for his sorrow, Jamie.
Two's up, mate, says Command Mass. Good lad. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. This week and last week, and actually for a few weeks, we've not had any standard NoobGamerz big T1 or big first lap crashes, have we? I feel like we've reached a point now where most people have been here for a decent amount of time. And they're all pretty settled and pretty trusting with each other. Roki Blokey having an accident himself there, right? But we haven't seen any of that madness for a while now, to be fair. Everyone driving very well.
Yeah, no, as you say, I mean, the good thing about our Project Cars 2 community is it is a community, and it massively helps, in my opinion. I think the challenges we're facing with the other games we've streamed in the past, so, we've obviously had Race Room, we're obviously starting to do ACC as well. Now, ACC is getting there. It needs to, obviously it's pretty early doors, but you often find there was people from lots of different communities jumping on board racing, perhaps not knowing the people that well, perhaps only half the field being in voice chat. Whereas with Project Cars, I mean, if we have a quick check now, Jamie, There are currently 29 people in the voice chat at the moment in Discord. So it means communication can be absolutely tip-top between everyone. Most people know each other. They know how they drive now. And I do think that has genuinely helped not only build up the community, but it has helped on race days as well. Because it also means if someone makes a mistake, because you know the people a bit better as well, you're less likely to fly off the handle and be like, bloody hell, what have they done? Because you know it's not intentional.
Yeah, it's like 100%. 100%. Yeah, totally agree with that. This midfield, sorry, not midfield, this sort of lower top 10 battle, Ryan, is absolutely fascinating. We always seem to end up with a lower top 10, hectic 4 or 5 car battle almost every week, which is fantastic. But don't rule out this top 3 battle either, right? Zerone's still there, Bobber's still there, and they're both hanging on to Dazza. 1.2 seconds separates the top 3.
Yeah, it's very close to the top actually. Just over a second split in the top 3 at the moment. And there's still 41 minutes to go, so plenty of time. And of course, back markers will start getting involved eventually, Jamie. You know, give it another 5 or 10 minutes with people making mistakes and falling off and all that sort of stuff. That will bunch up the top 3 as well, because as we said, it is a narrow track. There's not too much room for getting past people tonight. So, you know, unless Dazza can find a way through to like break away from these two, they're not going anywhere, are they?
Absolutely. I mean, look at Zerone though, Ryan. He's absolutely all over the back of Bobber, but you know, you can see the class. These drivers, they're very good quality drivers. They're battling very close, very hard, but there's absolutely no mistakes. They're not touching each other, they're not wiping each other off the track. It's great battling here. Zerone so close here, really putting the pressure on. Bobber though, refusing to give in.
No, exactly. And Zerone is a pretty newer driver as well, isn't he, to the community? He's not been here that long.
Yeah.
And already mixing it up with the big boys of Bobber and Dazza. Toby Owen still maintaining that 4th place, Jamie. And he's actually pulling away from Duncan as well. So, you know, that's good news for him again. You know, and he joined the racing with us at the start of this season, didn't he, I believe? So, you know, new boy's doing well.
He did. Just back to this battle, because Jim and Took still side by side in this race, which is fascinating. They've also got other NoobGamerz OG Crichton Alpha right in front of Jim there. So this battle, Ryan, back right down 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and actually a few others around, a fascinating one.
I mean, mid-pack battles at the NoobGamerz are an absolute given. And what a battle we have here. Ocean making a mistake though, and Jimmy able to squeeze past. Took just in behind him now with Crichton Alpha of all people up ahead, Jamie. Normally we'd expect Crichton Alpha to be further up the grid than 20th place, but you know, he's getting stuck in to this mid-pack at the moment. And there is just this constant train, isn't there? And that's what you get with these short lap races.
Yeah, this is why we love them. This is why we love them. Touring cars, the Clios as well, we talked about, didn't we, before this season, as Jimmy gets very squirmy there, and he manages to hold it, but he's going to have Ocean all over the back of him, of his car there. But yeah, very squirmy from Jim. The Clios also gave us a similar season, didn't they, Ryan? But battle indicators in almost the entire field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers in the whole field without a battle indicator next to their name, Ryan.
That is insane. Keeping up with the chat though, Psycho Lizard said the Discord is very, very quiet. It's a little odd. Obviously, absolute game faces being played out down in the Discord, Jamie. People hush to get full concentration. Noah says, bad news for getting in the car crash while biking on the Swiss Alps. He suffered some broken bones.
What he's talking about.
He's going to be at the F1 seat for Alpine. Is an F1 driver had a car crash, ladies and gents?
Alonso. I just looked. Alonso involved in road accident while cycling.
Blimey, that's not good news. Well, condolences to Alonso. Hopefully he gets better soon, because that's not good news, is it, Jamie?
Sorry, mate.
I just said that's not good news.
Not for him, certainly. No, absolutely. Mr. Rich in 14th place, Ryan, just in behind Chamberlator and Bad of Pain. Like I said, battles literally all over the place. I'm not exaggerating. It is continuous, and already, Ryan, the sun is setting.
It certainly is. Yeah, we do have the full day to night cycle here for the race this evening, which hopefully people keep their lights intact on the front of their car. Otherwise, it might be strong. Oh, Mr. Rich having a bit of a slowdown there. I think he suddenly applied the brakes out of nowhere, and now he's got a right old train coming behind him.
Look at this train, Ryan. It's just continuous. And we were going to have to jump back up. Just have a quick look at that leadership battle. The same three in the same order, Ryan. The same distance between them, pretty much. Absolutely crazy. Duncan and King Kodiak switch. Look at this. Look at this 5-car battle, Ryan. From 5th to 9th.
Wow.
This is absolutely crazy. Look at this.
Absolutely crazy indeed. Yeah, look at this. Battles all up and down the track. And the beauty of the Noob Gamers, for anyone new or thinking about getting involved, is you'll always find someone to race with wherever you are on the track. And tonight is exactly proving that, Jamie. Absolute scenes! As we have someone spin out. It's King Kodiak making a mistake. Taking a tumble, and he's down to 10th place. Yeah, as you said, Jamie, having a shocker. But Psycho Lizard has redeemed 2,000 noob points, Jamie, and he wants to see Mr. Buzzerwhack.
He's redeemed. Sorry, mate.
Redeemed.
Normally I let them slide, but that was a good one.
Yeah, you normally do. You normally do.
Well, that was a good one, though. I had to pull back on that one. I think we should all say redeemed from now on. That is much better.
Redeemed.
Exactly. Exactly. Here comes Primrod. Yeah, we will go to Buzzerwhack, right? But it's just this battle is so intense. King Kodiak, though, Ryan, current championship leader, last week's winner, down to 11th place, and his main rivals in the top 3, Ryan, altogether. Yep. Not a good week for him so far. Buzzerwhack in a battle with who was it? Billy Boy?
Jam Splatter.
No, Jam Splatter. But who was the guy who was there to see him? Was it Billy?
His boy.
Billy, yeah, his boy. Yeah, exactly. With his boy Jam Splatter there, just in front. And look at this, Ryan.
Look at the hill. Look at that hill. We've sat on that hill in the last 6 months, haven't we?
There it is.
Walked around the whole track. Yeah, we sat on that hill. Had a cheeky little burger from the burger van that was just to the left there.
You bought some little model cars, didn't you?
Bought some model cars, yeah, which are the ones that I showed everyone on stream on Monday. Bought them from Donnington. So, we have lived and breathed that track, Jamie, in person, haven't we?
We have, yeah, we have. Of course, it was the full length circuit. When we were there that we were watching, so just a little bit cut out of this one, but yeah, absolutely. Buzzerwhack going for the move on Jam Splatter, Ryan. He's going to go at the inside there, and these two are going to be side by side. Let's get that far view for you to take us through this.
Oh yeah, side by side action here as the sun just really does begin to set now. The lights are on, and we got some flashing in the distance just to say hello to us, which we often get with people who are watching the stream and racing at the same time, and they see themselves as sort of like a "Hey mum, I'm on TV" moment. Flash, flash.
Racer, great point, mate. Got to love the golden hour with the sunset. Yeah, track looks great. It does. It looks fantastic. But how quick? Look how quick this weather is changing. Of course, he's got to do 24 hours in 40 minutes, right? Of course, so it's going to have to get sharpish on it. But it is looking great. Bobber though just managed to etch a little bit of a gap to Xerone, and a mistake from Ryan. And I think we're going to see a change in the lead here.
Blimey.
They're in the same livery just to annoy us. And there we go. He's through. Yeah,
again, little cursory flash of the lights. They do communicate quite a lot, these two, with the lights. I've seen it previously. They get on well, and they're just letting each other know who's there, making sure they're giving each other enough space. And again, very courteous driving. But they have eked out a little bit of a lead now on Zerone. Dazza must have a drive-through or something. Oh, not a drive-through, sorry, a slowdown. And now Zerone's back in the mix.
Zerone must be kicking himself because he was just letting himself drift a couple of seconds back. Probably maybe, just preserving his tyres a bit, but he's lost the chance to get through there. So Dazza with 2 mistakes on the same lap, Ryan. It's cost him not only first place currently, but also a chance to strike right back. He's now 2 seconds behind. Yeah, well, I wonder whether going over the track limits where he did and he made that mistake, maybe that was the thing that gave him that slowdown, Jamie. That could have been, could have caused himself... But here comes Backy, Ryan. He's making a move on Ocean and Jim. We might get 3 ways into the first corner. Backy sensibly backs out, although Jim and Ocean having their own little war.
Thread it! Oh, he had the opportunity to thread it.
He's done it, Ryan. Backy's done it. He's done them both in one corner. Absolutely brilliant move from Backy, but Jim getting very elbows out with Ocean there, and it's ended up costing both of them.
Yep, Backy leaving them in his smoke as Ocean looks on now. He's got Jimmy just ahead of him. And what a move from Backy to get the things done. But he's got to be careful, Jamie, because he's got Omasaur in the rearview mirror as well. So Ocean with plenty to think about.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. disappointed there wasn't some kind of nautical pun there, mate.
Well,
But,
you know, I can't do it every time because, you know, we've got to keep it fresh, got to keep it exciting, you know.
PC2 can Buzzerwhack and Crichton Ryan. Nice little OG noobs three-way here.
Yeah.
As Duke makes the move, actually, on Buzzerwhack, getting up the inside, and that little battle has allowed Crichton to get away, Ryan, but that lead at the top is already coming back together, these three, as the top three are now all on the same piece of tarmac, 2 seconds apart, Ryan.
Wow. I mean, any little mistake from these guys, and we've seen it already, is just going to bring them ever closer together. So the race for the top three is most certainly not over by any stretch at the moment. 32 minutes to go, and any of those three could end up winning, coming second, coming third. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. But back to 8th place, we're on board with Tony, and he's got Duncan in his sights, Jamie. And is he going to make that move?
Yeah, I mean, certainly trying as the lights are out now. It's getting pretty dark out there. The track will be getting colder. Now, of course, if we were in ACC, right, we could tell you the exact track temperature, which I know helps you out immensely when you're analysing the race on the fly.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, as we don't have that, we'll have a little guess. Tony and Duncan, 7th and 8th place, Ryan. They've got Frim. Let's actually have a check. It is Frim. They got Frimo just up ahead of them there. We can see his brake lights in the distance. 6th place, Frimo, Ryan. Having a great race actually up in 6th.
Yeah. Can we just from now on just call him the mode, just so we can start getting
mate.
We'll start getting that out there, you know, filtering it through.
Sure,
People will watch it back and they go, oh, that's cool, I'm going to start calling him the mode. And then eventually he'll change his name on here and we'll all
in
be
real
happy.
life.
Yeah.
And then he'll change his name in real life. Is this game playable with a gamepad? It says Paul Walker Baba. Now, Ryan, I imagine you've got a pre-prepared speech for this, so please go ahead.
Always. Paul Walker Baba, firstly, welcome to the stream. New name to us. Great to have you here. And hopefully you're enjoying the race of our second race of season 20, our 20th league season that we've done in Project Cars 2 over the last 2 years, which we're having on tonight. But Paul, to take your question, I would say of all the racing games, Project Cars 2, it is playable with a controller. It definitely has its difficulties. You definitely need to put a bit of practice in, depending on the assists that, you know, the various leagues allow, or, you know, if you're doing single player mode, whether you have assists on or off. But I mean, I've played it with the pad before, Jamie. I know you've played it with the pad before. I would say you can definitely be quicker in a wheel overall, but generally it can be played with a pad.
Yeah, you know, I remember. Yeah, so in season 1, when I was driving, I was using a pad, and it's you can definitely be pretty quick. I'd say the main disadvantage is it's very hard to do manual gears on a pad. It is possible, but it's a bit weird, isn't it? So you tend to use need to use the auto gears, which does hamper you a little bit in overall speed. But I mean, you could definitely be quicker than a lot of people on a pad if you put the practice in. Right?
Yeah, it's all about practice, isn't it? With any sort of simulation game like this, whether it's a wheel, whether it's a pad, as long as you're prepared to put the practice in, learn all the tweaks, all the quirks of how it's going to work for you, learn the cars, learn the tracks. You know, that's actually the harder bit, isn't it, Jamie? You know, learning the tracks and the car you're racing in, not necessarily the control method, because that will get you a long way through.
It will, yeah, it will. Don't know if Paul's still here, but you've given him a very detailed answer there,
exactly.
Ryan. 2-second penalty for Dazza right at the top, Ryan, and he is actually within 0.2 of Bobber here as this battle in the dark rages on between these two. They've dropped their own now by 5 seconds. It really is these two orange lights flashing through the darkness, Ryan, but Dazza needs to make the move, and he needs to bridge a 2-second gap at the moment with that penalty. 28 minutes to go though, Ryan. Still a while.
Still a while to go. Yeah, Paul saying, and he's asking because some games like Assetto Corsa are impossible to play. Is that Assetto Corsa Competizione, or is that the original Assetto Corsa? Because
I would say it's impossible, right?
No, I wouldn't say it's impossible. So we've both tried it, haven't we? We've got on okay with it. But I say it does take practice. It's not a pick up and play. If you're talking pick up and play games, you know, with your Forzas, your Project Cars 3, literally pick them up, grab a controller, no problem. You do need to practice on Project Cars 2.
Yeah, absolutely. The cars are a lot more sensitive. But yeah, Project Cars 3 is you can literally, you don't have to tweak any settings. Just straight in there, you'd be hard pressed to spin any of those cars, to be honest, on the controller. So this getting very spicy, Ryan. In the dark now, pretty much pitch dark. Look how cool it looks in the hill on the distance. The other cars with their lights, so cool. But they've got a back marker here, right?
Sound like such a little track nerd then, Jamie. Oh, this track's so cool, man. Look at the
No, but it was just we could see the hill in the distance with the next part of the track with some cars. They're like, you know what?
I've caught one, lads. I've caught one. I've got him trying to justify it, even though I was really... Let's reel that one in. Caught myself a big one. Let's land him.
Yeah, big old koi carp. Yeah, listen, it's a great track. We've been here. We've had some beautiful times here.
We have. Yeah, we have. And Dazza and Bobber having beautiful times as well. Stevie D wants to know, though, Jamie, where the hell is Fuse?
Fusey, he's 26th place, unfortunately, for Fusevolve. But he is in a good battle with Roki Blokey just ahead of him there. So he'll be enjoying that.
He certainly will, yeah.
I imagine.
Well, as we say, Jamie, it's the classic, isn't it? Wherever you are on the grid, there'll be a race for you. And at the moment, Fusevolve, 26th place, he's in a race. And he's got a couple of people up ahead of him as well. Although I believe that they are the leaders of the race who have just passed, actually. It looks like Bobber and Dazza to me. But yeah, he's in a race. Doesn't matter where you are, you're having a race. It's great.
And he's closing right up. And he's straight through on Roki Blokey. You had a huge slowdown there, Ryan.
Yeah.
And Fusevolve absolutely blitzes past him there. So yeah, there it is. He's got a big gap now. It's 24th in McFly. Let's jump back on with Jim, who again is stuck in a battle with Toot, right? These two inseparable.
Yeah, right? They are inseparable. Where's Crichton? Is he still in the mix of these boys as well?
No, he's moved up. His quality's shone through, Ryan, and he's moved his way up to 16th place here. Yeah. And he's now back in behind our boy Jean Splaton, and he's got Baki actually right behind him as well. Your mate.
Indeedy. Baki, our mate, yeah. Good battles all up and down the track. Metal Akame still going on that toaster. He's not explained it to us, but he's still going on. And that I appreciate. He's sticking to his guns. He's going, I don't care if those boys don't understand what we're talking about. I'm just going to keep going. But his toaster has kicked in, so it's all good. Nice one, Fuse's Milkshake. Kitty, welcome to the stream. Milkshake once again here supporting Fuse tonight. And Stevie D, Jamie, just saying thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. But look at this, Ryan. Battles abound here as Crichton tries to pick his way through with Jamsplatter. Absolute scenes here. Here comes Buzzerwhack, and there's a four-way. We've got Crichton, Baki, Jamsplatter, Buzzerwhack. 4 cars here, Ryan, all for position. Having an absolutely wild time here. Who's going to come out on top this time? Oh, God,
anyone knows. And the good thing about the touring cars, as we haven't seen with previous cars we've raced, is they can take a bit of door bashing and get away with it. Perhaps not that much of a bash right up the rear, though.
He's going to lose out.
But,
there he is. He stops down.
Yeah, I mean, they won't have taken too much damage from that because they are pretty hardy, which just helps with this close racing, doesn't it?
It does. Buzzerwack's gained 2 places there, Ryan, sorry, 1 place in the last corner, and he's hot on the heels of the next one. This is absolutely crazy out the front, though, Ryan. Look at this.
This is mad.
In the darkness. I mean, they'll be absolutely loving this, I imagine.
Yeah, 20 minutes gone, and they're still racing, ladies and gentlemen. Dazza is desperate to get through and then some. He's got a 2-second penalty, don't forget, in second place. But at the moment, he can't even get past Bobber, let alone gain 2 seconds on him. But as you said, Jamie, they'll be absolutely loving it at the top, having a great old race together. Because, you know, imagine the adrenaline just running through them both right now, just as they go around every corner, not trying to make a mistake, looking at what the other person's doing, trying to see what's going on around the track. Like, so much stimulation they must be getting right now.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely. And as you said earlier, we know they've got a great amount of respect between each other, and we're seeing it here. There's absolutely no contact. Despite this close racing. Dazza's going to make the move maybe, but he's going to be squeezed out. Fair enough from Bobber. Made the little mistake, but made up for it, Ryan, with good car positioning. Dazza still putting that pressure on incredibly hard. Zerone has dropped back a bit, Ryan, but he's maintaining that gap around the 4 to 5 second mark. So he's not falling away completely. Toby Owen racing a fairly quiet race in 4th, although Nashif is steadily catching him. Nashif, however, does have a 2-second penalty. That's up to 3. Up to 3, Ryan.
Yeah, not good
Big news as we jump on with Battlepane in 12th with Fridge and Chamberlator.
The thing is with those two racing at the top, Jamie, you can see it in the last lap times. Every lap now, Zerone's just closing in a little bit. So with 23 minutes to go, if those two keep racing the way that they are, Dazza's through. But if they keep racing the way that they are, it's only going to fall into the path of Zerone, isn't it? Because he is going to get an opportunity to catch those two.
He is, and look at that. Look at the beautiful moon there, Ryan.
Oh, not a full moon though. Disappointing.
Lazy. SMS. Come on.
Yeah.
Program a full moon in next time,
I
lads.
couldn't be bothered to even put a full moon in.
Didn't even bother to colour half the moon in. Rubbish. Probably a stock image as well. Just chucked it in there.
Yeah.
Or,
Adobe stock full moon next time.
exactly.
PNG
Just,
file,
yeah.
no background.
Exactly.
Chuck it in. Simple.
Legionary asking a very, very valid question, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting actually. I watched Jimmy have a little rinse round on ACC last night on the new GT, not GT, the new English track pack thing. He had a little race of Donny, and the first thing he said was, "Oh, there's a plane flying over there. That's cool."
We saw them, didn't we?
Yeah, and we saw them while we were there. They're in ACC, but they're not in Project Cars 2. But I think what they were doing, Jamie, they were saving all their airborne vehicles ready for Project Cars 3, where they've just put in the most amount of hot air balloons going.
They did unnecessary amounts of hot air balloon. I remember reading one of the dev things like when it launched, and it was like, "Why is there so much stuff?" It's like, "Wow, it's just a bit boring having empty backgrounds." I mean, come on. It's like the little kid approach. Just chuck loads of stuff in it, lads. Don't worry about it. Colours. Oh my God. Sweets, lights.
Oh, sorry.
Daz has got this back, Ryan, but he does have that 3-second penalty. So Bobber, despite being behind, is in the driving seat. These two inseparable tonight, Ryan.
Yeah,
These news suggesting PC2 couldn't afford the license for East Midland Airport. Perhaps so, Ryan. Let's get back on champs. No, that's not. No, I want a really close battle. Here we go. Bad of Pain, Ryan, on Fridge. And look, he's got Mr. Rich right up his jacksie as well. Sandwiched between these two big, strong men, Ryan. How's he going to get out of this?
Well, who knows, Jamie? Racer, that's our secret. Don't give it away, yeah? Don't tell them about that. Imagine if I just popped in snow just for the lols.
You wouldn't know. Just start snowing. No one would know. Jim wouldn't know.
Amazing.
Do it next week.
Well, it is snow next week, so it is actually snow next week. So snow is going to be here next week. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, 20 minutes to go, and there is no shortage of action here, is there, Jamie?
Absolutely. I mean, it's still ridiculous. Go on.
What a move that was! Well, I would say what a move, but he's come out the big loser as Mr. Rich took the position on Bad of Pain, ended up taking a spin, and he had an opportunity to gain 2 places, but he's ended up crashing out and losing some significant time, Jamie.
Absolute classic, yeah. These two still going hard at it, though, Fridge and Bad of Pain. Bad of Pain currently 11th place. Chamberlain just slightly up the field in 10th. Ryan is also pushing on Duncan, who's dropped down to 9th. Theg having a very solid race yet again. Theg has really developed into a solid top 10 driver, hasn't he, Ryan? Every week now.
Absolutely, yeah. Looking very, very good tonight and throughout the season so far. Now, we are seeing a few more penalties drop in, Jamie. The race between Owen and Nashift getting very feisty as well. Those two on the same penalties as well. So, you know, they're close out on track, same penalties. There's a lot to race for there for 4th and 5th position, which is really, really good to see. But yeah, I was warned before the race that this track does potentially give out a few penalties for people, you know, not necessarily exceeding the track limits as they would on other tracks, but it's gone a bit nuts tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it has. Let's have a quick check-in with Buzzo out, Ryan, who's currently in a battle with Omasaur here, just up ahead in the green.
Always love to see a battle. Jamie, the sun's seemingly going to come back out again soon, which would be nice.
We've done the night. That's it, done. Tick that box.
Yeah.
Not as exciting as we were hoping, maybe. We've seen very few incidents, haven't we, tonight, Ryan?
Yeah, very few. Absolutely. Maybe I wonder what time progression actually put on the end. I wonder if it's going to have time to go dark again in the next.
Imagine that, a 2-day cycle.
A 2-day cycle, yeah. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Just like that'd be like.
It would confuse them.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for. Yeah.
Which would be funny. More than anything else. Let's jump right to the back because we see a very damaged Ocean, Ryan, who's clearly been in the walls there.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He's even waving at us with his front bumper as well.
It is. And we've got a Toasty Toad just ahead of us. I mean, Ocean must be recovering to the pits here, Ryan. Surely. He's going so slow.
You think so?
Yeah,
he is.
Here he comes. Yeah, there he is.
He's got some problems, bless him.
He definitely got some problems. So he's been in a big incident. And look who's together again, Ryan.
Took and Jimmy H, 2 absolute OGs. going at it, and they've been going at it pretty much all night long so far. Same as the top two. It's like Dazza and Bobber can have their race at the top, but let's get a cheeky race with Jimmy and Took as well. Someone with a little bit of lag there, Jamie. Not sure who that is in and amongst them as well. But certainly had a little bit of lag. Looks like one of the leaders as they go back past.
Zerone, yeah. Oh, look at the damage he's got.
Ooh, that's not good news for Zerone. Yeah, a bit of lag, bit of damage. So overall, Zerone perhaps not in the best place, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So he's still only 6 seconds off the top two, Ryan, which is impressive considering that damage he's got. Definitely having some issues with lag though, isn't he? Theg's saying Theg's been getting so good, he spends all his time racing, even on his girlfriend's birthday, Ryan. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, Racer with an absolutely valid point. Hopefully on her birthday just buys her a PC so she can race and play as well. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean,
she already watches.
Yeah, she already watches. You might as well just race, get involved. We've got no more space. You'll fight. You'll always find room.
Races Jimmy goes sideways and Took follows him, but he's gonna have a go. But Jimmy gets his bumper in the way and blocks Took very aggressively, Ryan.
Do we need to send girlfriend of Theg like an apology on behalf of the NoobGamerz sort of present to say apologies for taking Theg away from you? Here's a present from all of us.
I'm not sure we can be blamed for that. I mean, he makes his own decisions, right? But we just give him the opportunity to make those decisions.
Yeah, give him the platform. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Platform. We sound like terrible drug dealers the way we said that.
This is like a drug, Jamie. The sim racing drug.
Oh, here he comes. Look, settle down, mate. Racer suggesting. Oh, sorry, bad timing. Racer suggesting that the backyard or the garden in English would have plenty of room in it. We live in a flat. She's got all the answers, right?
All the answers. My daughter started saying yard. She said it today. I'm just going out in the yard. I'm like, you've been watching too much American YouTube.
Yes,
Can you stop saying that, please?
Yeah.
It's not a yard. It's a garden.
Sort yourself out. Taking the trash out.
Right. Yeah, come on. Yeah, exactly. Racer's got all the answers back, Jamie. He's got all the answers back.
Well, I'm just thinking, Ryan, just taking that thought to the next level. If you got one of those full-on proper like racing seat things that like are proper comfy and they go right back, right?
Yeah.
You could double that up as a bed, couldn't you? And
yeah,
so,
I mean this seat, this one I'm using now as a seat. Could just go. Oh, there we go.
Sim race, and then when you're tired, literally just lean back, close your eyes, and you're asleep.
I reckon I could see it like this.
It's actually better.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, multi-use. See?
Little duvet next to you, ready to go.
Tell you what, look, I've got a little blanket under here. Let's just pretend we're girlfriend of Theg now. A little blanket. Here we go.
This is what it's coming.
Oh yes, look at this. Let's have
Why
a little.
have you got a little blanket?
Oh, because it gets cold in here. Here we go. Little blanket. Rest my eyes, feet up, like, absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Someone just clip this, please. Take a little screenshot of this. I want this to be the next emoji.
Theg's going to be editing this going, what is going on?
Yeah. Theg's girlfriend probably did not expect it to escalate to that, right? But,
Yeah, well, this is the service she gets with the NoobGamerz, yeah?
Top quality service. Toby Owen, though, Ryan, he's looking for top quality, but he's not currently finding it. Can't quite get that fourth place back from Nash. However, Ryan, let's check those penalties. Still 2 seconds apiece, so no advantage there. Toby Owen needs to make some gains if he wants that fourth place.
Indeed he does. Yeah, he's going to try his best though, Jamie. He's not too far behind Nash, is he?
He's not. I'm liking girlfriend of Theg. She's accepted defeat, Ryan. We've given so many options that she can't. There's nothing else she can say.
Oh!
Absolute textbook Nash shift, Ryan. We've come to see it so many times. Are you even surprised anymore, Ryan?
No, it's just as you said. It is absolutely textbook. So
proper textbook stuff. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Nash. That's just Nash, isn't it? Yeah. Just Nash.
Here's Duncan though, Ryan, and he's actually, whilst we've been bigging up Theg and sorting out his home life, he's been having to battle off Duncan, who's quickly approaching him and looks like he's lining him up for a move here, Ryan.
Wonder if he's going to get it done. Quick, Jamie, yes or no?
Yeah, he's done it. Although Theg's going to sweep back round the outside, but yeah, I think Duncan's going to have the advantage there and be able to just squeeze him out. as they come down the hill, and there it is, the move done, and Chamberlain not far behind as well, but Theg Ryan, whilst we've been rearranging his marital life, Ryan, he's also lost 8th place, and the absolute brilliant one extra NoobGamerz World Championship point that would have made him a hero.
Maybe Girlfriend of Theg needs to face off against Little Sis Duncan now, and they can have a battle while they are watching them battle in real life too. I don't know. Like, any ideas from the chat?
Yeah.
Why not?
Just a best of 3, 1 versus 1
arm wrestle
Fortnite match. Oh, it's going to go
Fortnite match, yeah. No, put them on gamepads on their so Little Sis Duncan could go around Duncan's house and get on his wheel. Girlfriend of Theg can get on Theg's wheel. We'll make them do a 1-on-1 race.
This has definitely escalated now. But, I'd love it. Theg, though, not giving this one up, right? He wants those points. He's desperate for them. He craves them. He loves them, and he's gonna go for it here. But Duncan is able to recover and block the pass.
Do you remember when we actually did make 2 members of the community do a 1-on-1 race, Jamie? Because they were dissing each other.
Made them.
Well, we didn't make them. They sort of sorted themselves, and they were sort of dissing each other, having a pop at each other. And then as a joke, someone said, "Well, why don't you two have like a 1-on-1 race and sort it out?" And they were like, "Yeah, all right then." And we were like, "Yeah, let's just stick it on the end of the stream one day." And it was quite good fun actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was alright. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Like all of that sort of stuff. It's a bit weird, but they wanted to do it, so they had fun. Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Now, Jamie, big news at the top. Dazza is pulling away from Bobber. He's got over 3 seconds ahead of him now.
He does.
Does that mean Bobber is going to come second now? Is he going to have time to catch back up?
Well, he's definitely got time, but at present, that is exactly what it means, Ryan. As Fridge here, he's desperate to get that 11th place off Badaping here. Chamberlain now sandwiching Theg also in between himself and Duncan and Ryan. King Kodiak, the real loser tonight, championship leader, last week's winner, finding himself in 18th place with a 1-second penalty as well to boot, Ryan.
No. King Kodiak has most certainly been dethroned tonight, Jamie, as he races in 18th place. He's not going to pick up as many points as he needs to really attack the higher echelons of the grid tonight, but I'm sure, Jamie, he'll be back stronger next week. But just over 10 minutes to go, and the top 3 look as though they're sort of set in now.
They've looked that way for the whole race, to be fair, haven't they? No one's really threatened that top 3. King Kodak with a great move on Jam Splatter there, showing his pace. But I wonder what's happened to the King today, Ryan, because he qualified in a very strong 4th.
Yeah.
Had a poor start, and he's just fallen backwards since then.
Well, I think that's the challenge, isn't it? It's almost he just gets sucked up by the mid-pack, where because of the track tonight, short track, bit narrow, bit rumpy bumpy, he's clearly had a few scrapes out there trying to get past people, perhaps making moves he wouldn't normally be used to making, and he's been literally chewed up and spat out by the mid-pack, hasn't he?
He has, exactly, 100%. 100%, right. Crying out for also maybe a bit out of position, Ryan, here in 15th place. Just can see Blizzardwack in amongst the back markers there, and Crying actually getting lapped himself by Dazzle, I believe.
Yeah, Crichton, we'd expect him certainly to be higher up than he is at the moment, because he has shown some good pace over the last few weeks. But again, we literally just said it. It's so easy when you make a few mistakes, drop down the pack, perhaps don't get a good qualifying time. It's so easy just to get absolutely hemmed in the middle of the race, in the middle of the pack. And because we've got good drivers all the way through the pack, they all know how to position a car, they all know how to defend. All right, there's obviously pace differences, but put them on a 1v1 on a track like this, and they all know what they're doing. So it's no wonder that it's so easy for the say quicker drivers to get caught up in the middle of the pack, is it?
Yeah, and like you said earlier, they're quite big cars, these, and it's a very thin track in a lot of places, so overtaking not necessarily as easy as you might think, and it's relatively easy to block cars, as we've seen quite often tonight. Although Crying Alpha does make a mockery of that right in front of my eyes as I'm saying it.
Well, it's still possible, isn't it? It's obviously still possible.
Exactly.
But when you've got like 4-way races going on, It's so easy to make mistakes, get caught out of position, lose those positions back. You can you're at the back of a train of 3, you get to the front, you make a mistake, you go back to the back of the 3, you lose 3 positions. It's just so easy to just fluctuate your positions all over. I mean, look at this. Classic example. Chamberlain could make a move on both these two now, get it done. He can lose it back within a couple of seconds, just constantly changing all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, we're through the night now, aren't we? We're back into the sunshine of a beautiful summer's day. It was very similar to this when we were there, actually. This sort of weather, wasn't it?
It was really hot, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I could barely imagine that now. But it was. But Jamie got to slam the brakes on here, Ryan. Left that very late, got away with it. Theg, though, right in the sandwich, the meat in the sandwich, or the vegan meat, as for Buzzwhack's sake, of course. And Duncan just pulling away. But here comes Chamberlain. Right? He's gonna try and make this move on Theg.
Indeed. Angus has joined the chat, though, Jamie. First time chatter into the Twitch channel. He said he qualified 17th but had to go for dinner. Is 17th good? I mean, there's 2 questions from that, really. Yeah. Several questions. Angus, number 1. Obviously, the qualification there, normally, when you qualify for something, it does lead to a race. Had you entered and just forgot that, or I don't know, what's happened there? That's something I would like to know. But number 2, 17th, Jamie, is not bad, I would say, in this field.
Pretty much mid-pack. Yeah, pretty decent race, Angus. Who were you
I
in
love
the game?
that. He's just like, I'm going to pop in, do a qualify. Oh, I've got some food now. I'll spin this race off. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he must have known. I feel like dinner, unless it was a cold dinner, I feel like it would have been cooking by the time qualifying had started. So we must have known it was coming. Because it's only 20 minutes qualifying.
Yeah, straight. I live in a house where food is delivered due to vulnerability with COVID. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I can see that.
You can apologise now, Ryan.
Yeah, I apologise.
You're a bigger man. Yeah.
I am a bigger man. Yeah, I always apologise when I make wrongs. So Angus, fair play. Hopefully then, you can get in next week.
Do you think everyone always gets the sort of Gervais style sarcastic banter we go for quite often?
Hopefully, because if they don't, we've probably offended many people.
No, we definitely have, yeah. Where's the snack chat, says Psycho? Psycho, of course, normally in the race, Ryan.
Hang on, just quickly. Where are those 2 cars that were just racing ahead of Theg more like? They just drove off the track. They just literally went.
Here's Chamberlain.
Drove off. Duncan. Yeah, they're miles behind now.
So Theg has regained 8th place.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Great
I was literally just stood there and they just went and just veered off the track in front, and we were just casually talking. I was like, hope Jamie's just seen what I've just seen.
I hadn't. No, I hadn't. I was reading the chat.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Anyway, right, Angus wasn't offended.
Yeah,
good.
Go on. He's a big Gervais fan also. Yeah, of course.
Good.
My and Ryan's humour is definitely influenced by Gervais, I think.
Yes, that's fair.
Frimo, though, and Tony Rice, 6th and 7th. Another top 10 battle for you. Right here. Live. Now.
So many battles. NoobGamerz.tv.com. All the domains you can shake a stick at as Frimo tries to do his best to get past Tony. They've got a bat marker up ahead who's got some sort of hazards on or something going on. They're definitely going a little bit slower. And they're going to cut across. Oh, that got a little bit fresh. But anyway, they're through and they're still battling for 6th place.
Daza has a 1-second penalty, says Racer. No, I think he's got a 3-second.
He's got a 3-1, yeah.
Yeah, 3-second, but he's had that for quite a while. Angus, how many laps? Not laps, it's timed. It's 40 minutes.
45.
45 minutes,
45,
yeah,
45.
absolutely. 45, of which there are 4 left.
There are indeed. So, Jamie Bobber now winning this race because he's caught back inside the time. Daz has added a couple of seconds to that last lap. He's already had a little bit of an issue. So with just under 4 minutes to go, Bobber is technically leading this race. Oh, he's not now. No, he's not now. He's back over 3 seconds. But he was. Very, very close.
I quite like the cyclist saying, "Where's the snack chat?" Racer just gone. It's been eaten.
Yeah.
I like that. It was a homemade flapjack. Cyclism, but a snack chat, of course, is always in qualifying because Ryan would hate to disturb the race or ever do anything to take the focus away from the brilliant action.
No, exactly. It's not like I'll put my chair back and make it into a bed, or wouldn't do anything as stupid as that while we're racing. Yeah,
no, you never do that.
Anyway, Angus, yes. In terms of the next track, Of course, there's a good, and we always have good ones here at the NoobGamerz. It's Silverstone National next in the snow. Whether you're going to call that good, I mean, it's entirely up to you because some people might not like the snow. But yeah, check out the season 20. Season 20 channel. Hopefully you've obviously signed up, or did you join a reserve? I'm just going to try and check that now. Actually, let's have a look.
Sorry, right. Before you do that, you've forgotten clearly the most important question for Angus. Actually, what was the dinner?
Yeah, that's a great shout. To be fair, what's Angus's Steam name? What's your Steam name, my friend? Because obviously there is 30 places all taken for this one. So did you get in by being a reserve, or did you just chance it and got in by pure luck? Because normally there would be 30 people, but anyway.
Brian, like, I just hark back to the comment. You'd hate to ever distract from the race. Just doing a bit of live admin right now.
Yeah, live admin.
Which is absolutely fine. Good news though, it was a meat and potato pie with chips. Sounds pretty bloody good to me, right?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, like that.
I'm all over that. Leisurely, hopefully with gravy. Yeah, absolutely.
Because northern boys love gravy.
Yeah, I'm loving that. How'd you get meals delivered to your house?
I mean, there's plenty of ways, Jamie. I mean, takeaways.
No, right. I actually did it tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
What I mean is because of the COVID.
What a question that is. How do I get meals delivered to my house?
The way he said it, I live in a household where food is delivered. It makes it sound like it's it's like a standard built-in thing that happens regularly and automatically.
Well, no, there you go. Angus has said it's a family who do a rota-based system. There you go.
Well, I mean, that's why I asked the question. Yeah. He's answered it. Yeah, fantastic work. Thanks very much. Crichton Alpha in 14th place. He's got bada bada bing bing bong bong bada pain up ahead of him. And one of the fridges. It is Fridge.
It is Fridge.
It is him himself. So let's jump on with Crichton, right? Because this is looking pretty tasty, I'd say.
Yeah, Crichton, to be fair to him, he was in 21st. Now he's in 14th. He's slowly gaining position in the track, getting up there. He's got a minute left, but once again, Jamie, the drivers have absolutely destroyed the monologue I was about to go into about how, people can slow... just forget it. Jamie, take over. Take over, Jamie.
Well, it's like they don't understand
Pathetic.
building narrative or like the through line of the plot, or character development, right? It's like they don't care about any of that stuff. This isn't a sport we're doing here. This is a live audio drama, audio-visual drama we're trying to bring to people. They don't care, do they? Ruining the narratives all over the shop. I'm not even going to look at him anymore. I'm going to move up to Toby Owen, Ryan, because he's pushing on to Nash, but that's allowed him to be pushed on himself by Tony.
Oh, lovely. Are they both on the same time in terms of penalties, Jamie? Because that could... Nashif has got an extra second on him. So, Toby Owen on course, ladies and gentlemen, if he can keep within a second to grab himself 4th place. And the race is technically over now. So, Dazza should be crossing the line at any given time now. So, Toby Owen, Jamie, has got a real opportunity here.
He's got to get pushing in. He's within a second of Nash currently, Where's Tony? Tony's even closer behind us. Let's get on board here, Ryan. I mean, even Tony could sneak in.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah,
it could.
Well, obviously Tony's miles ahead because they're 2 and 3 seconds, aren't they?
Oh,
so,
of course.
Yeah.
Tony's snapping up 4th currently.
Wow, that'll be a great result. I wonder if Tony's planning it at the moment. Is he thinking because he needs to be within 3 seconds of Nashif to get 4th?
Yeah.
It looks like he's trying to make a move as well.
Going for it. He's probably just heads down, right? Just in it.
Heads down, zone. Mirror off.
Yeah, he's going to yeet one here, I think. He's going to go for the YOLO.
I wouldn't go for the YOLO there, mate. No way.
No. Or not even a yo-yo there. But there we go. I mean, Daz taking the win. Bobber, 2nd is their own 3rd. Who's going to take 4th place here? It is Tony, and he jumps 2 places, Ryan. Absolutely fantastic work. Omisal's already finished. These boys all finished. Took finishing just ahead of Jim, Ryan. There it is. That battle was decided. But the man who takes the overall crown tonight, Ryan, Dazza.
Indeed. Bobber not too happy in the chat that you guys cannot see because of the expletives used.
Probably won't let that one through. Right?
Yes. Anyway, that was a quick end to the race. Normally it takes a little bit longer, but I guess because the tracks is a little bit on the short side, we're straight into the action. Basically, it's not there anymore. I was gonna sort of read. It basically said my comeback got ruined, and I'm not a big fan of someone who got in my way.
Yeah, just taking a little screenshot of the message that the bot has given me when I clicked block because it's quite amusing. I'll share that with you in a minute.
I
Right.
just read that as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway, back to the results. Dazza, Bobber, and Zerone take the top 3 places here tonight at Donnington Park National, with Tony, Nashif, Toby Owen, who in the end, Jamie, didn't quite get close enough to Nashif to take that 5th place, but Frimode 7th, Theg 8th, Duncan 9th, and it's Chambernator in 10th. We got Fridge, we got Omasaur, we got Badapane, we got King Kodiak, we got Buzzawat, we got Mr. Rich, Jam Splatter, Took, Jimmy, McFly, Roughnet 1, Fusevolve, Roki Blokey, Backy. Oh, and the Toasty Toad finishing out with 5 drivers not making it to the end. Lots of love already in the channel for tonight's race, Jamie, and it's no surprise because it was a blinder as we head back to the NoobGamerz VIP bar. Oh, so here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the NoobGamerz VIP bar. Take yourself a seat. Call over our COVID-safe wait and waitress service, and they will hook you up with a drink straight away. But Jamie, another cracker out on the circuit tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Good race. Good race. The day-night cycle actually didn't have too much of an impact in the end, did it? But it was very pretty to look at.
Yeah.
But overall, one of those sort of races where I'd say it was one of those races where there was continuous battles, right, all the time, action relentlessly, but there wasn't. Maybe it lacked that sort of like signature battle, that real definitive one that just really gets us off our seats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's because it was so constant. Whereas we've had races in the past where you get a battle all of a sudden that comes in, surprises you, excites you. Whereas because it's just so many, just bogged down in battles, Jamie. I mean, hark at us actually moaning. There's too much action for once out on the track.
Battle of the Bog, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Exactly.
Anyway, great racing. We enjoyed it. Looks like a lot of the races did too. So now we're going to speak to our top 3 drivers, although I know Bobber did apologise in the week, Jamie. He's normally unable to join the Discord straight after the race, so Bobber probably won't be with us. But we can hopefully, Jamie, can we speak to Zerone?
The other 2 are there, right? Here comes Zerone.
Cool. Zerone should be joining us live into the NoobGamerz studio now to talk about his 3rd place position. Zerone, welcome.
Hello.
Hello,
you.
and well done tonight. 3rd place, obviously a relative newcomer to the NoobGamerz, and already getting yourself a cheeky little podium.
Yeah, after last week's shambles, I'm pretty happy with that. Shambles for me, yeah.
Yeah. Talk us through that, Zerone, because it looked for a while that the 3 of you, you, Dazza, and Bobber, were going to be locked in a battle for the whole race, but then you just seemed to slightly drift away from the front 2. Do you think you just, there wasn't a chance, or did you get some damage, or what happened?
No, yeah, actually, at the start, I kind of felt like I was faster than those in front, but that might have been due to slipstream and such. I don't really know, but the reason I fell back was mostly just due to slowdowns. I just didn't want to get a time penalty, and because coming out of the not the chicane, but the okay, so the chicane, if you got a slowdown there, you could get that off in the first corner, and the second to last corner that you could get off in the chicane. But I got a slowdown through the fast right-hander, and I lost a lot of time getting rid of that. And yeah, so I feel like I had almost the same pace as the front guys, but just slowdowns all the time. I'm quite not very consistent, I guess.
Yeah, well, hey, look, we definitely saw you up there with the top 2 for a large portion of the race, clearly showing your pace. So, how have you found the community so far? Obviously mixing it up with the big boys early doors at the top, but are you enjoying the whole experience?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's very enjoyable to watch the replays after the races too. So yeah, last race I saw you bet on me winning, and I felt really bad about that.
Yeah, we weren't going to talk about that, Zerone.
There you go, Ryan. That's the damage your bad predictions do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's all good. Don't worry about it.
This race I mostly just battled back markers. Well, not even much of that because most of them let me go, but there were a couple. which I got a bit annoyed at because I lost like 2 or 3 seconds to the front guys. Like I was 4 seconds behind, and then I was 7. And at that point, I was like, yeah, this is over unless they crash.
Well, a podium, Zerone, so pretty good points for you, and 2 weeks to go. Still a chance of taking that title, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's a chance. Thank you.
Well, yeah, thank
Thanks,
you for
mate.
joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Bye
Cheers.
bye.
Well, there we go. The first time we get to speak to Zerone. Very good debut on the track, Jamie, and a good debut in the commentary box as well. So well done to him tonight. In the meantime, we have Lush Hagedon. Lush Hagedon. I'll try that one again. Dropping us a follow. Really appreciate you dropping us. Lushageddon, yes.
Like Armageddon. Yeah, here
yes.
we go. He's in now. He's bought
Go
in now,
on.
boys.
Come on, Lushageddon.
Oh,
Go on.
he's subscribing as well, Ryan.
Oh, he's subscribing as well. It's all kicking off, along with Jimmy H Official as well, getting involved. Unbelievable. But, Jamie, there's only one man we need to speak to next. That is your race winner tonight, the person with the gold medal around their neck. And his name is Dazza.
Hello.
Welcome, Dazza, back again. Well done. Are you absolutely buzzing after that one?
Yeah, that was a good race, wasn't it?
Dazza, tell me, I want to know one thing from you, mate. How nervous were you getting about that 3-second penalty around your neck come the end?
Oh, mate, especially when those two back markers were
Yeah.
out the way the last couple of laps. I'm thinking, he's closing in. I've lost this. I've lost it. I just managed to make it. Was it 2.5 seconds? Yeah. Yeah, that was panicking.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
good, mate.
certainly
He's
very
strong.
close, wasn't it? Certainly very close. I think Bobber had similar issues once you'd got past them from the sounds of it. But what was the secret tonight? What allowed you to gain that lead, get yourself stuck in? Because, the last few seasons you've been, doing okay, but this season you seem to have really come alive.
It's the sort of car that suits me better. We've been doing open wheelers and the flimsy things, and I don't really grip with them too well. So, I just sort of fit in with this. And the secret with this car is when you're sitting in second, let them chew their tyres up. Just keep a nice flow, keep your temperatures cool, and that just sort of like give me a bit more speed on some of the exits.
Some amazing battles between you and Bobber, though. So close for so much of that race, and no coming together. It's just top quality, respectful racing.
Oh yeah, brilliant stuff. The last couple of races, he's really shown his mettle, and he's really strong. It's good fun to race.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's given us some great moments, and we'll look forward to doing it all again. Hopefully it's as close as this next week. When we bring out the snow, Dazza, how are you feeling about that?
That's going to be fun, isn't it? I don't know. I think the Beamer's going to have a bit of an advantage, unfortunately, being rear-wheel drive. But I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. It's going to be fun. Lots of debris.
Yeah,
Indeed
absolutely, mate. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you are. And, you're in a pretty good spot for the championship overall now, mate, I'd say.
At the moment, 2 more races, anything can happen.
Here he is, look. Laying it down, look, Ryan.
Yeah, he's got his media consultants just
saying.
saying,
He's got a media.
media training, just saying, don't big yourself up, build it up, get the more interest, bring in some more sponsors because you look good in the media. Look. Yeah, we've seen it before, Dazza, but yeah, well done again tonight.
Relux.
Exactly.
Right.
But yeah, well done. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. Have fun. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So there we go, another happy chappy with a first place. So that's it from the racers, but there's only one more question on our lips, and it's no. No, the question is not can I, say the word Lushageddon, because I've nailed that. The question we want to answer is who is tonight's driver of the day, and to do that, we're going to go down to the depths of the NoobGamerz disco and get our party on before we say goodbye. Let's go, people. Oh, clap those fans behind us, Jamie. Going absolutely wild because of the scenes that we saw tonight. And absolute and utter scenes we saw out on track.
Yeah, great scenes. Love those interviews as well. Good fun. Pedro H. Ferraz, Ryan, though, saying hello from Portugal. Well, Pedro, I'm afraid you've just missed the race. But hopefully you can join us next time, either on a Monday or a Thursday, 8 p.m. UK time.
Exactly. Monday, Thursday, 8 p.m. as Jamie said. If you haven't followed us already, please do so. Turn on that notification bell and you will get a cheeky little notification every time we go live. It's ACC Mondays, Project Cars 2 on Thursdays. And Jamie, tell me please, who is tonight's driver of the day?
Gonna go with the man who stole 2 positions at the death, Ryan. From 6th to 4th, I'm gonna go with Tony. Really solid race from the man.
Really solid race from Tony. Well done to him on a cracking position and an excellent drive tonight. So I'm sure he'll enjoy learning about his driver of the day when he watches this back later on. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. As Jamie said, the race is done. We've spoken to the racers. We've even crowned our driver of the day. So Jamie, do you want to get down on this disco with me and we'll party on the night away?
I thought we were gonna go slay some Vikings, mate, or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to again, narrative and
yeah,
come on.
nerdier if we do that.
Nerdy,
Should we go pretend we're gonna go dance with girls and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All the chicks.
Sure. All of those.
All the men.
Yeah.
You might like it that way. Why not?
Yeah,
why not?
exactly.
Yeah.
Anything goes right in the NoobGamerz disco.
Anything
you know that
goes
better
in
than
the Noob
anyone.
Yeah, what
Literally
goes on in the
anything
NoobGamerz disco stays in the NoobGamerz disco, ladies and gentlemen. Do not
Yeah.
worry. But anyway, on a lighter note, me and Jamie will be back on Monday, 8 p.m. for another round of our ACC League. The 3rd race is coming up strong. And Jamie, that's going to be another cracker, isn't it?
Can't believe our luck at the moment, right? So much great racing action going on.
So much indeed. But yeah, Jamie, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you once again to everyone at home, whether you subscribed, and there was a hell of a lot of them tonight. Really do appreciate everyone. People are actually spending their money on this utter dross, which is just madness. But appreciate the follows too. And if you didn't do any of that and you just sat back, watched and enjoyed the show again, we really do appreciate it. And if you want to join us again, Monday and Thursday are the days to be. 8 p.m. is the time, because as ever, there's only one goddamn place to be, and that's right here on NoobGamerz.tv, as Pedro joins the club as well, Jamie, with a cheeky follow at the end. But we're off to go dancing with these crazy cats behind us at the NoobGamerz Disco. Enjoy the rest of your night, have a cracking weekend, and we'll see you all again on Monday. Let's do this, people. Don't worry, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, just gotta go and turn the stream off. Don't want them seeing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, don't worry.
Goes in between 2 cars and overtakes. Unbelievable manoeuvre from Seb. Nice smoke galore at the front. Oh no, what's going to happen here? On the back. Looks like Mr. Brisket and Don Teaser both making early. Oh no! Just go for it. Where's he going to appear?
Very nice.
Anyway, as the community... Ooh.